In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbald Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbald Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbald Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Revelio. No, this isn't.
Out his quick hand and deft.
Revelio.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbald Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Affpuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Affpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Affpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out. Where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage
Revelio.
one to make the waving statue's acquaintance. Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
What I wouldn't give to be back on a broom right now.
Revelio.
Our students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, that they never...
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Affpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Affpuddle, who can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
Revelio.
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty now through the aid of powerful magic. As a retinue of loyal
Revelio.
students will speak.
Are we?
This voted his old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless.
As one would expect, Hogwarts contained no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found in
Revelio.
castles. In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once collapsed. My magnificent... His fame was not...
Sir Affpuddle was the
Revelio. Revelio. Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Affpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Affpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.